If you're interested and want to view the whole process, see me, and we have a couple of troopers who are willing to walk through the entire process from registration to vaccination to waiting the 15 minutes before they go. And I'm happy to escort you through that process. So without further ado, we'll turn it over to Dr. Christ and company.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Kara Christ, Director of the Arizona Department of Health Services. Thank you for joining us today as we get ready to open a second state-run vaccination site. In just a few hours, people will drive through these bays to be vaccinated against COVID-19. We're marking the occasion by giving the second dose to some of the educators and the state troopers that we vaccinated 3 weeks ago at the opening of the 24/7 State Farm Stadium site. It's my privilege to be here with partners who are making it possible to open this medical facility at Arizona State University's Phoenix Municipal Stadium. They are Major General Michael McGuire, the head of the Arizona Department of Emergency and Military Affairs, Dr. Michael Crow, President of Arizona State University, Monica H. Corey, who is Vice President of Legislative and Government Affairs for Arizona Complete Health, which is partnering with the Arizona Diamondbacks and others to staff this site with volunteers. We're also joined by Maria Cristina Fuentes, Director of the Arizona Governor's Office of Youth, Faith, and Family, who will be providing a Spanish language update. We created state-run sites at State Farm Stadium and now ASU's Phoenix Municipal Stadium to add capacity and get even more Arizonans vaccinated. Over the weekend, the State Farm Stadium administered its 100,000th dose of COVID-19 vaccine. And today, that site began giving second doses of the vaccine while still accommodating thousands daily for their first dose. These sites have been built off the best practices of existing vaccination sites currently run by Dignity Health, Honor Health, Abrazo, Banner Health, and Tucson Medical Center. All of these sites are around the state. The vaccinating site that we are opening today has the same capacity as State Farm Stadium operation. But for now, its capacity is limited to around 500 doses per day because of the limited vaccine supply. We look forward to the day when Arizona's vaccine supply allows us to operate this site at full capacity and look towards opening state-run sites elsewhere around Arizona. These state-run sites have drawn attention from other states and from our federal partners as best practice models for mass vaccination. They are a credit to the professionals and volunteers who have worked tirelessly to create and run them. In addition to providing this site, Arizona State University brings its expertise by overseeing the staffing, logistics, and operations at both facilities. Volunteers have been critical to making these state-run sites work. I'm grateful to Arizona Complete Health and the Arizona Diamondbacks for stepping up to provide volunteers to keep traffic moving, check people in, and perform other critical tasks. And if you think State Farm Stadium and this site run with military precision, that's to the credit of the Arizona Department of Emergency and Military Affairs. I'll turn the podium over to Major General McGuire to share what's gone into making that happen.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Dr. Christ, for your partnership. As I spoke with you 3 weeks ago, we worked hard as a team to collaborate with community partners out at State Farm Stadium. And for 3 weeks, we've been able to successfully run that up to now. We're over 110,000 vaccines and over 650,000 statewide. Well on our way to our target of getting 3.5 million of our fellow citizens vaccinated by July 1st. As we work through this next opening, I want to say thank you to ASU. Their partnership here and at State Farm has been invaluable. This is a whole of government response. I can tell you Dr. Christ and Dr. Leeper, our state surgeon in the National Guard, told me that the keys to the kingdom is having great pharmacy partners. Walgreens was able to do that for us at State Farm, and we're so happy that Walmart's able to do it here at the ASU facility at Phoenix Municipal Stadium. Additionally, the volunteer groups that were mentioned that help with vaccine registration, all of the things that we need to do to get our most vulnerable and most at-risk populations vaccinated in 1B so we can quickly get into 1C. I just want to say thank you again. I know there's frustration out there with the website. We're continuing to work that issue. For those that want to volunteer, continue to reach out, and we'll figure out a way to integrate you effectively. And we want to quickly move out, as I've said, into the rural and tribal communities to replicate this effort. Our federal partners were able to look at what we did at State Farm last Friday. They looked at some best practices, and it's great to know that Arizona, Maricopa County, Phoenix, and all of our great community partners are a model. And in that same vein of modeling, I'd like to introduce Dr. Michael Crow, the president of ASU, and a great partner and one that models not only how to do great vaccination, but educate the greatest generation coming forward. So, Dr. Crow, thank you.
Thank you, General. What I want to add on behalf of ASU is that we're here to serve. We're here to take our know-how, our people, whatever we've got, and bring it to bear to be of assistance here in the great pandemic. I do want to make sure that everybody understands that this is a long-term thing. What we call the Swiss cheese model will be required. Every tool, testing tools, assessment tools, distancing tools, masking for everyone. Vaccines will be something, this won't be the only vaccine that's required for this virus going forward. And so we're excited to be able to be here, to be able to deploy at the scale necessary, to be able to push this thing back as hard as we can right now to get it back into the control mode. Once it's in the control mode, we're still going to be managing this virus going forward. So over at ASU, we're working with the State Department of Health, working with others to build every tool that we can, every device that we can, every system that we can to help make these things work. I think the thing that I would add, as the General suggested and as Dr. Christ suggested, this is an all-in, everyone level thing. This is a virus that's been introduced to the human ecosystem in a way in which it's going to require us to all work together. If you're not wearing a mask, it means you don't really care about the other people that are around you, period. End of conversation. If you're not getting vaccinated, that means that you're not concerned about whether or not you're going to actually die from this virus. And so we're of the view that you've got to approach this with an open mind, care about other people, engage in whatever's necessary for us to get this back to some level of management so that we can get about our lives. Management is going to require all of us working together. ASU is a part of the team to make this happen. We're excited to be able to be here today to help open this site. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kara Christ, and everyone at the Arizona Department of Health Services for your hard work. Thanks also to all of the great folks at DEMA, having taken a look at all the preparation that's gone into making this effort come to life today. It's been an amazing combination of multiple different agencies and organizations from across the state with DEMA, FEMA, the National Guard, law enforcement, first responders, and our healthcare heroes, and countless others. On behalf of Arizona Complete Health, we're grateful to all of the hard work. We're proud to be part of this partnership, and today we celebrate a partnership that's really an example of public-private partnership coming to life. Arizona Complete Health has teamed up with the Arizona Diamondbacks as one of many of the private partners, here to step up and volunteer our efforts to make this site run smoothly and efficiently. Our mission at Arizona Complete Health is transforming the health of our community one person at a time. As a leader in government-sponsored health care services, we're supporting Arizonans enrolled in Medicare Marketplace and Medicaid to get healthy and stay healthy. And part of that effort and part of that mission requires partnerships just like these. Transforming our community's health cannot happen working alone. And so today, our employees from across the state, which number in the several thousands, will be here directing traffic, guiding cars to one station to the other, checking people in, collecting paperwork, and some of our clinical staff also administering vaccinations. Partnerships to keep Arizona healthy take many different forms. So whether you're here at this site or whether you're at home checking in on your neighbor, supporting your local food bank, or sending a simple thank you to your healthcare heroes, that all matters in making a difference in getting us through this pandemic. So we are honored to be part of this team in transforming the health of the community one shot at a time. Thank you.
Thank you, Monica, and we appreciate you and your team being out here to help us with this. Now I'd like to introduce Maria from the Director of the Governor's Office of Youth, Faith, and Family for our Spanish-speaking community.
Thank you, Dr. Christ. Buenos días. Mi nombre es María Cristina Fuentes y soy la directora de la Oficina del Gobernador para Juventud, Fe y Familia. Gracias a todos por acompañarnos mientras nos preparamos para abrir un segundo centro de vacunación estatal. En solo unas horas, este centro va a estar abierto para vacunas. Y estamos marcando la ocasión dándole la segunda dosis a algunos de los educadores y policías estatales vacunados hace 3 semanas en State Farm. Para mí es un privilegio ser parte de este equipo de trabajo que ha hecho este centro posible. Ellos son el general Michael McGuire, jefe del Departamento de Emergencias de Asuntos Militares de Arizona, el doctor Michael Crow, presidente de la Universidad Estatal de Arizona, ASU, Mónica Curry, que representa a Arizona Complete Health, asociándose con los Diamondbacks para asegurar que este centro tenga todos los profesionales y voluntarios necesarios, y en especial a la doctora Cara Christ, quien ha sido una líder extraordinaria para el estado de Arizona en esta crisis. Hemos establecido estos centros estatales en el Estadio State Farm y ahora en el Estadio Municipal de Phoenix, de ASU, para aumentar la capacidad y lograr que más arizonenses se vacunen. Al día de hoy, el Centro de Vacunación de State Farm ha logrado 100,000 dosis de vacuna de COVID. Hoy, el Estado está empezando a administrar la segunda dosis y a la vez acomodando miles de personas que tienen su primera dosis. Este centro de vacunación que estamos abriendo hoy tiene la misma capacidad del centro de State Farm, pero por ahora su capacidad es de 500 dosis al día, debido al limitado número de vacunas que nos ha dado el gobierno federal. Esperamos el día que se aumente el número de vacunas para nuestro estado, lo cual nos va a permitir operar este sitio a plena capacidad y mirar a la apertura de otros centros estatales a través del estado. Mientras marcamos la apertura de esta instalación, cuando sea tu turno, por favor, te exhorto a que te vacunes y por favor continúen con las medidas de mitigación. Usar la mascarilla de tela sobre la nariz y la boca, mantener 6 pies de distancia, lavarse las manos, quedarnos en la casa cuando estemos enfermos y asegurar que si es una persona que no está en nuestro hogar, mantener esa distancia y esa mitigación. Muchísimas gracias.
Thank you, Maria. As we mark the opening of this facility, I'm honored to be able to administer the Pfizer vaccine to this group of K-12 and ASU educators and state troopers. When we're finished vaccinating, our speakers and many of those being vaccinated will be available for one-on-one interviews, and we will return to the podium to take your questions. So please take a moment to reposition while I head over to my other job today.